Good evening, Las Palmas families. Thank you for joining our December Parent Town Hall meeting for our campus. My name is Monica Munoz, and I am proud to serve as the principal of Las Palmas Leadership School for Girls, Kinder through 2nd, and Las Palmas Elementary, 3rd through 5th. The purpose of this presentation is to continue our efforts in keeping you informed of important information and activities happening at Las Palmas. Please note that this is a pre-recorded presentation. We did not have a live event this month. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly at 210-444-8050 or at monica.munoz@eisd.net. The information I share today is centered around 5 guiding principles of our district's Safe Start Plan. They are, number 1, to provide our parents accurate and timely information. Number 2, the health and safety of our students and staff. Number 3, resources to ensure the continuity, mental health, and well-being of our students and families. Number 4, high quality instruction for all of our students. And number 5, the educational equity for all students. At Las Palmas, our mission is to equip diverse students with the academic and personal skills to become confident, achievement-oriented leaders within their communities. Our vision is that each leader will create their narrative through an inclusive approach that develops a critical conscious identity, fosters reflective leadership, and empowers voice in creating a socially just world. We are aligned at Las Palmas with Edgewood's purpose to graduate all scholars, college, career, or military ready per their expected date of graduation. The intended learning outcomes this evening are to share information regarding how our transition to in-person learning is going and how it will look based on parent choice for the 3rd and 4th 6 weeks. Reinforce the safety protocols that the campus has put in place to ensure a safe learning environment for our students. I will remind you of the resources that are available to our students and families to promote their social and emotional well-being. And finally, I will discuss school choice and zones of innovation. Our guiding principle number 1 is accurate and timely information. Over the next few minutes, I will share our attendance rates and highlight examples of great work from our students and teachers. It is very important that our students are actively engaged in their learning, and we appreciate your support to make this happen. Our active daily participation in live Teams classes is at 92%. Our attendance rate is currently 90.7%. We have shown a 1.2% increase. In October, we were at 89.5%. And now at 90.7%. Thank you, parents, for ensuring your child logs in each day to their team's lessons with their teachers. Please continue to encourage your child to attend every class online, and if they're in school with us, that they attend in school every day. Our district website has specific training videos for parents on how to use online learning platforms. If you need any information about ways to support your child's learning, please let us know and we will get you the information you need. Our teachers and staff are working together to provide each of your children with the best learning experience and engaging them in high quality lessons. I would like to take this time to share with you some of our campus highlights. Our first grade teacher, Mr. Wicker, was recognized by Texas A&M San Antonio as the Aspire Classroom of the Month for November. He makes sure to instill the importance of college with his students, and Texas A&M San Antonio supported this vision with providing each of our girls with their spirit gear, and they even had a visit from the mascot general. Each of the class members also received swag and a nice school banner. Way to go, first grade girls in Mr. Wicker's class. We know that you are college bound. At Las Palmas, we have First Friday, first hour each month with myself. Our November focus was reading, where we believe it takes a village to raise readers. Parents were invited to pick up morning refreshments through our drive-through as they picked up reading resources to support their child at home. Our literacy coach, Mrs. Rodriguez, and our innovation coach, Mrs. Covarrubia, shared tips and games that can be played at home to help raise readers. At Las Palmas, every first Friday of the month and within the first hour, we have a chance to engage with our families, our support staff, myself as the campus principal, and we use Facebook Live. This Friday, December 3rd, we will have our Facebook Live First Friday, first hour starting at 8:30. Our focus is innovation. So please, parents, if you have a chance, join us live, or you can watch the recording later at your convenience to learn about innovation with our single-gendered school for girls and changes for the next school year. Our goal at Las Palmas is to ensure that 100% of our students are actively participating in their lessons each day. Thank you again for supporting your children in achieving this important goal. We believe we're going to reach 100%. We're very close at 92%. Here is a chance that I got a chance to be just a little silly with our staff on a way to increase student participation. I modeled to our teachers a fun way to engage students in the lessons. So each time I asked a question, teachers responded. I placed a sticker on my face. Teachers were excited to see more stickers on my face, so they kept sharing more in the chat. You might see your child's teacher using this fun way or other ways to increase student participation during the virtual instruction on Teams. Again, our goal is 100% of our students every day logging into Teams to show their engagement to ensure that we are meeting their academic needs. Thank you, parents, for working with us to help us meet this goal. Continuing with guiding principle number 1, I want to share some important dates with you. December 14th is the deadline for parents to submit the parent commitment form for the 4th grading period that begins on January 11th. Students of parents that do not complete the parent commitment form by this date will be placed in the remote learning option for the duration of the 4th 6 weeks, which means they will continue to work from home using their technology to connect to teachers. December 18th is an early release day and the end of the 3rd 6 weeks. We will be releasing at 11:45 for elementary students on December 18th. Students will have winter holiday from December 21st through January 1st. January 4th through the 8th is our intercession week for students who need extra practice. If your child is selected for this week of instruction, your teacher will let you know before the winter holidays. January 11th is the first day of the 4th 6 weeks and the return of all students from the winter holidays. Our guiding principle number 2 centers around health and safety. So I want to let you know how we are reinforcing our safety plans. I will share what plans we have in place if one of our students or staff members develops symptoms or test positive for COVID-19. I am sharing this information to reassure you that safety remains our #1 priority and we plan to ensure a safe learning environment for our students. As we come upon the December 14th deadline for parents to submit the parent commitment form for the 4th grading period that begins on January 11th, I want to review the different types of learning models we have available for all students. The first one is on campus, where we want 100% of our students to eventually return to. At this time, we have 115 students on our campus full-time. It has been going very well with all of our safety plans in place. I will review those in a bit. The second option is remote learning, where students work from home using the district technology devices. At this time, we have 111 students participating in this model. The third option is hybrid learning, in which students come to campus for 2 days a week and work from home 3 days. As of right now, we have 31 students participating in the hybrid model. Our attendance rate for the first 12 weeks of school is currently at 90.7%. Remember, your child is present when they are in person in class, they attend class remotely with the teacher, or they're engaged in a class remotely without the teacher, using their seesaw lessons. As we approach the second semester, we would also like to remind you that students must be in attendance 90% of the time in order to receive credit or to pass to the next grade. If your child is in kinder through 5th, the attendance is taken daily. I encourage your child to attend class every day. It is so incredibly important that our students are actively engaged in their learning, and we need your support to make sure that they do not fall behind. At this time, I would like to also encourage parents of students that are struggling with the remote learning and have a 70 or below in any of their classes to return to campus for face-to-face instruction. We want our students to be successful and make sure they are getting the individual instruction that each student needs. Please consider what is best for your child emotionally, academically, and health-wise. As we transitioned more students onto campus during the third 6 weeks, we saw gains in our student attendance. We improved from 89.5% to 90.7%. As the second semester begins in January, we are planning to begin our virtual enrichment clubs, and we'll also have a discovery night for the Girls Leadership School. Safety is our #1 priority, and I want to ensure you that our campus continues to ensure safety procedures and protocols are in place as more and more students return to campus. Our district and campus have taken safety measures to include the use of personal protective equipment, or PPE, by every staff member and student, disinfectant spray and paper towels in every room, hand sanitizer stations spread throughout the campus, and regular deep cleaning by our custodial team. Before I take a few minutes to review some essential parts of our campus safety plan, I want you to know that we put safety as the #1 priority because it allows our students to then focus on their #1 priority, which is their learning. Each week, prior to students arriving on campus, parents are completing Dr. Al, which is our screener. Staff members complete this daily prior to entering the building. This health screener helps to ensure that students, staff, and visitors that enter the building verify they do not have any COVID symptoms. When students arrive, the first thing they see are screening stations in the entrance of our building. Campus staff are there to greet them, take their temperature, and provide hand sanitizer before they enter the building. Students then receive a breakfast bag and go directly to their classrooms using designated hallways, traveling in the same direction while maintaining social distancing. Signs have been placed throughout the entryways, hallways, and on the floors to remind students to stay safe by keeping 6 feet apart, washing and sanitizing their hands regularly, and walk one way to avoid close contact with their peers. Student transitions during the school day have been limited to entry, lunch, specials, and dismissal. When students do move during the day from one location to another, they do so in a staggered way to avoid large groups traveling at the same time, and social distancing is required. When students enter their classroom, they see signs and floor markings that show which direction to walk. Students eat breakfast in their classrooms before getting the day started with their WINS class. As a reminder, parents, please make sure your child brings their technology device charged each day to school so they can engage in learning activities along with their remote learning peers from home. Throughout the day, we have specific times for hand washing and restroom breaks. For lunch, students are escorted to the cafeteria to pick up their meal and eat in the cafeteria, maintaining social distancing at all times. Parents, thank you for reinforcing how important it is for your child to follow our campus safety procedures. Our entire staff is paying careful detail to safety practices to ensure that your child is healthy and safe. And we continue to need your partnership between students, families, and school personnel to make this work. If a student is symptomatic or tests positive for COVID while on campus, we immediately refer them to our nurse, call home for pickup, sanitize areas on campus, and notify all parents that we have had a positive case on campus. We also have a safety plan for staff if one were to become symptomatic or test positive for COVID while on campus. We immediately have them leave campus, thoroughly clean the areas in school, notify families of positive tests, and the staff member will be out until they have medical clearance by their doctor. If you have not already seen them, please take some time to view our school safety re-entry plan that is located on our campus website. You'll also find a re-entry video that details some of what I just shared with you on how we ensure the health and safety of all our face-to-face learners. The video provides information on everything from our entry points for each grade level to signs around campus that will be used to ensure social distancing, check-in stations for each staff member and student, and a variety of other helpful information meant to inform our community. Guiding principle number 3 focuses on continuity, mental health, and well-being. We all share the stress of the unique situations that the pandemic has put each of us in. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you of the resources in place to assist with the mental health and well-being of our students and families. Our counselor Ms. Gauna, and our social worker, Ms. Nieves, continue working together to reach out to students and families that may have unique challenges and get them connected to school and community resources. These services include academic supports and social emotional supports, which may involve individual or group counseling, behavior intervention supports, home visits, attendance initiatives, family crisis response, homelessness, school-aged parenting, resources for parents' mental and physical health, care services, utilities, and shelter, to name a few. As a reminder to our families, Edgewood's community resource officers assist families in a variety of ways, including food distribution, assistance with clothing and household appliances, mental health and hygiene, and in connecting families with nonprofit organizations for more urgent needs such as rental assistance and/or shelter. The services are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and may be reached anytime at 210-444-4558. Community Labs is an organization that is working with school districts, businesses, and communities to create COVID-19 safety zones throughout our city. Being part of this program allows our district to provide an additional layer of safety for those attending school in person and enhances a safe reopening of schools. They provide pain-free front nostril PCR test kits that are easy to use and are self-administered on site. Results are given within 12 to 24 hours. Las Palmas will start the community labs this Thursday with all of our staff, and then next week starting with any student on site. So parents, please check your child's Seesaw account for further information if they are on site and you would like them to be tested. Our guiding principle number 4 is high quality instruction. We want to ensure that each of our students receives high quality instruction at Las Palmas. For the next few minutes, I will share information about our innovation plans that have a direct impact on instruction. Right before the break, we hope you had a chance to attend our virtual school choice fairs to learn about the school choices you have within Edgewood. The Smart Choice application for the 2021-22 school year is now open to our families. The application is 100% online and takes a few minutes to fill out. All families, including those students residing in Bexar County but outside of Edgewood, have the opportunity to choose what school their student attends. Please visit the website listed on the slide to apply. Deadline for applications for next school year is February 10th, 2021. High quality instruction works best when there is a partnership between parents and the school. At Las Palmas, we are committed to strengthening our partnership with parents to ensure that every one of our students have an opportunity to be successful. And thank you for your active participation in and support of your child's education. This school year we know has looked like no other before. And despite the challenges from this pandemic, I want you to know that we are in this together and we will get through it together. Please continue to stay connected with us. We communicate weekly through a school-wide newsletter that we send through the announcements in Seesaw. We post on our social media platforms and on our campus webpage. This is a picture of our last week's newsletter. If you have not had a chance, parents, please visit our website. We update that almost daily. If you're not following us on Twitter, that is our school Twitter account, and also Facebook. So again, parents, please follow these different formats. There are also a way that we daily engage to stay in communication with you. You can also sign up for School Remind by sending that text message, and you'll be part of our parent communication. As we close, I want to emphasize that our district's #1 outcome is to graduate all scholars, college, career, or military ready per their expected date of graduation. This evening, I shared information that is centered around the 5 guiding principles. We discussed important dates and upcoming events, opportunity to learn about the models and transitions, provided you updates on the safety plan for our students and staff, the different community resources for students and families, and some information about schools of innovation and school choice. We are grateful for the opportunity to serve your child's educational needs at Las Palmas, and we appreciate your continued support and partnership. Thank you very much for your time today. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Please remember to contact me if you ever have any questions or concerns. Thank you.